Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Chandra here. I'm not in my usual setting and I'm not in a car as well. I am away with work and we are at Champagne Sports Resort. It is absolutely stunning. So last night I wasn't feeling too great and I came to my room and when I was here, I was chatting to my husband and I was telling him that I miss him so much. Like I was just like not feeling great. And as I was telling him I miss him, my eyes just filled with tears. And I was like, it's 8 years later and I still feel this way. So I thought, let me do a video on how to keep the spark in marriage, especially coming from myself who's been married for 8 years and I still feel like my husband and I just met. And this is after 8 years of marriage and 3 kids. So what works for us is we always date. We make a point of it to date. We make a point of it to make time for each other. Even if it is after we put the kids to sleep, dating for us is important because we feel like we're reconnecting as a couple. We feel like obviously quality time is important, but we feel like although life is busy, we feel like we put everything aside and we make time for each other. So dating can be anything from a quick coffee in the morning or for a quick coffee in the afternoon. And generally, in the beginning, we had rules that we can't talk about the kids, but now it's just become, whatever conversation, we just let it flow. So we put no restrictions on what we have to talk about. And I feel like that for us really, really works. We are like really like we pick fights with each other when we feel like we haven't dated. So that plays such a role for us as a couple. Something else that we also do all the time is we make time for the little things. And the little things can be anything from putting a little note in each other's lunch boxes, or something Yusuf loves to do is that he loves to put my favorite snack under my pillow, or he surprises me with my favorite snack. But it's such a cute and kind gesture when I go sleep at night and I have a little note under my pillow, or I have a little chocolate under my pillow, or I have biltong under my pillow. And I find that when he does the little things, it's like I want to do more and I like want to do something extravagant for him. um, but it also shows that I was on his mind, and that when he was at work or when he was in the shop or wherever he was, he had me on his mind. Something that we also really love to do is we make such a big deal when it comes to birthdays. Birthdays is a really, really big deal for us. Like, we don't even buy gifts over Christmas and massive gifts over during the year, but we feel like on the person's birthday, um we go all out. So all out in the sense where we try, the person can give it his or her wishes, like we can tell each other what we want, but like we go really big with birthdays. So and it just somehow makes the person feel extremely loved, and it's something like I always look forward to birthdays because I know it's special. And it's also, we celebrate love every day. So one of the things we also do is we believe that every day is Valentine's Day, every day is Mother's Day, Father's Day, and we try to make the person feel special as much and as often as we can. Realistically, obviously, we have 3 kids, life gets busy and we don't always get to it, but when we do, we really try to do the small things, like I said earlier. And we try to remind the person, like with a sweet phone call during the day when life gets hectic and life gets busy. And also, now all of this sounds like we don't fight, we don't argue. I can genuinely say that we don't have fights where we like go crazy with each other. We have disagreements and we have arguments. But the one thing Yusuf did early in our marriage, and it's something that we can't get out of, is that we don't argue in our bedroom. We don't have disagreements in our bedroom. If we have an issue to sort out, we sort it out in the lounge, and we sort it out in the kitchen, or at the kitchen table. And we make sure that both of us are eye level with each other. And the reason for that is when you're standing and the person's sitting and you speak down to the person at it can come across, more harsh than what it would have been on eye level. Your tone of your voice is also different. And that is something he implemented like right in the beginning of our marriage. And it's really worked for us. It's something that I also think that we have built our marriage on. So for us, that is important, that when we have disagreements, we talk about it. If we have to make very big decisions, we always pray about it, and we always have a follow-up discussion, just to ensure that both parties are happy, and that whatever decision we make is definitely in God's plan and in His will for our lives. What I also think, we manage our finances, each one manage their own finances. And I feel like that also gives you sense of self discipline, responsibility. But as a unit, we save together. As a unit, we plan our finances together. So as much as we plan our finances together, you manage your finances as an individual. And I feel that is very unique to our marriage, and it really works for us. A lot of people don't agree with it, but because of our personalities, because we are both very strong and independent, and we compromise a bit in that area. But my husband is definitely, obviously, he's the person that manages, if I can say, plan our finances and stuff. Something we also do is we do a lot of family breakaways and a lot of family time, as much as we do time alone. And we connect as a family, and definitely as you connect as a family, you are connecting obviously as a couple as well. So you are husband and wife, but you are mom and dad as well. And because of that, I feel like it also, like when I see him with our kids, I just feel like my heart sometimes just go, like, I just fall in love all over again, because I just spark something in my heart, because it's an answered prayer. It's what I've always wanted in a person. So we obviously we motivate each other, a lot, when it comes to the person's plans and the person's goals. And we try to definitely plan our lives around each other. Like, this is where I am now, he is with the kids at home, and like I said, it's obviously been hard for me, but we really try to make it work for us. So that is, I definitely have a few more tips. I didn't write anything down, it just all came from my heart now. But we definitely, we are not, we obviously human beings, we obviously have our challenges, and we obviously, we do have disagreements, like I said. But I believe that in marriage, that what God has put together, no man can separate. And I believe that in marriage, that you and your partner have to always communicate and make it work. Communication for us is one of the biggest things, and it's probably something I should have mentioned right in the beginning. Always, communicate, no matter how insignificant you think it is, or no matter if you think it's irrelevant, to the other person it might mean something bigger. And communication for me is something I had to learn early in marriage. And it's something I struggled with. It's something I think I still work on a lot, because I'm so used to just doing my own thing. And then, you realize that the honor you give to your husband when you, or your wife, when you place them at the center of your decisions. And I think that for us is something that really, really strengthens our marriage. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. If you love this video, please do subscribe or do like, as it really helps my channel to grow. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We have grown significantly from 100 subscribers, and I'm so glad to have you all with me on this journey. Mwah. Bye.